Hello students of Thakur Vidya Mandir High School and Junior College. We are going to start online teaching. Today we are going to start the topic matrices. So for my first question is, what is a matrix? Do you know about matrix? A matrix is a rectangular array of elements. The elements can be symbolic expressions or numbers. Matrix is denoted by the capital letter A enclosed in this square bracket, and all the elements are written as A11, A12 up to AMN. Here we have n rows and n columns. Element of a matrix. Each number in the array of the matrix is called an entry or an element of the matrix. For example, row 1 is given 6, 10, row 2 is given 5, 3, row 3 is given 0, 2, and column 1 is 6, 5, 0, column 2 is 10, 3, 2. That means horizontal numbers are called rows and vertical numbers are called columns. An element of the matrix is any number in the row or column is a element. While reading the elements of the matrix, we have to read in row wise manner. See, if you are reading any matrix, you have to read as in the row wise manner. See, as example, 6, 10, 5, 3, then 0, 2. In the matrix on the right hand side, the elements of the matrix are 6, 10, 5, 3, 0, 2 that I have told you earlier. Each element is represented by its row and column number. Example, in the given example, if 6 is the element in ith row and jth column of matrix A, then if we have to represent the 6 with row and column number, we can write it as small a ij, where I is the number of row and j is the number of column. See where the 6 is? 6 is in the first row and first column. So its representation is A11. Next, order of a matrix. Order, or it is said as dimension of the matrix, is based on the number of rows and number of columns present in a matrix. So the same example here, the number of rows are 3 and number of columns are 2. So order of a matrix is written as number of rows followed by the number of columns. That means you have to write the number of rows first, then you have to write the number of columns. So here we have 3 rows, then 2 columns. So it means 3, then followed by 2. For example, in this matrix, if you have to write the order, we can write it 3 cross 2. That means 3 rows and 2 columns. Next, types of matrices. Here we have first row matrix. What is a row matrix? A matrix in which we have only one row and n number of columns or any other number of columns. Then it is a row matrix. Remember that in row matrix there should be only one row. Okay. Then we have column matrix. In column matrix we have only one column and any other number of row. Remember that in column matrix you have only one column. In row matrix we have only one row. In column matrix we have only one column. Next is null matrix. In null matrix all the elements of the matrix are 0. So if all the elements of the matrix is 0, then it is null matrix. Next is diagonal matrix. If in a matrix the diagonal elements are specified with numbers and other elements are 0, then it is diagonal matrix. Is it clear? I am repeating again. If the entries in the diagonal, that means in the diagonal all the entries are numbers, any numbers either negative or positive, but all the other elements except diagonal are 0, then it is diagonal matrix. That means in diagonal matrix there should be numbers in the diagonal only. Next, scalar matrix. Scalar matrix means in a square matrix, if the diagonal are elements with numbers and all the elements except diagonal are 0, then it is scalar matrix. Here the numbers A can be this will be have same numbers. There should be same number in the diagonal. Then it is scalar matrix. Okay. Don't confuse between diagonal matrix and scalar matrix. In diagonal matrix, there should be elements numbers in diagonal which are different numbers. But in scalar matrix, in diagonal there should be the same numbers. Next is unit matrix. It is just like scalar matrix, but here we have diagonal as 1. If the diagonal of a square matrix is 1, then it is unit matrix and rest all other elements are 0. Next, upper triangular matrix. What is upper triangular matrix? A square matrix in which the elements below the diagonal, see, below the diagonals all the elements are 0. Then this is upper triangular matrix. Okay, understood? Next, lower triangular matrix. See here, if in a matrix all the elements above the diagonal are 0, then it is lower triangular. See, in the both the upper triangular and lower triangular, if lower elements are 0, then it is upper triangular matrix. But if upper elements are 0, then it is lower triangular matrix. Okay. Next, transpose of a matrix. The transpose of an m cross n matrix A, written as A transpose A raised to T, that is written as A transpose, is the n cross m matrix formed by interchanging the rows and columns of A. That means if you have to find transpose of any matrix, then what you have to do? You have to interchange the rows and columns of that matrix. You have to make the rows and as columns. That means you have all the horizontal numbers as vertical number, and we have to write all the vertical number and the horizontal numbers. Okay, see the example. If A is given as A11, A12, A13, A21, A22, A23, then its transpose will be here. What you have to do? You have to make the entire first row as entire column, first column. Okay, see in the matrix A, A11, A12, A13 is the row, but after transposing you will get A11, A12, A13 in the column, that is in the vertical way. Okay, and in the second row we have A21, A22, A23 will be converted into column A21, A22, A23. Now you will read the matrix, transpose matrix as A11, A21, A12, A22, A13, A23. Notice one more thing, that the order of the matrix after transposing will be interchanged. Earlier in the matrix A, there is what is the order of matrix A? It is of 2 cross 3 order. There are 2 rows and 3 columns, no? But after transposing you will get 3 rows and 2 columns. So order of the matrix will be changed from 2 cross 3 to 3 cross 2. See the example. It is given in the next example. For a matrix A equals to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Its order is 2 cross 3. After transposing, we will get the matrix 1, 4, 2, 5, 3, 6, which is of order 3 cross 2. So the order will also be reversed. Okay, clear? See here I have given you 2 questions which you have to solve on your own and reply the answer in the comment box. Okay. Next topic is symmetric and skew-symmetric matrix. A matrix A is said to be a symmetric matrix when A transpose is equals to A, which means that after transposing a matrix, if you are getting the same matrix itself, then it is called symmetric matrix. Okay, understood? See the example. 1, 1, minus 1, 1, 2, 0, minus 1, 0, 5 is a symmetric matrix. Why? Next, singular matrix. A square matrix A of order n cross n is said to be a singular matrix if determinant of A equals to 0. You know the determinant of a matrix A, na? If determinant A is equals to 0, the matrix is said to be non-singular matrix. Okay. If we solve the matrix in determinant, if you are getting 0 after solving it, then it is said to be singular matrix. But if we are getting any other value except 0, other than 0, then it is said to be non-singular matrix. See, the example is given. A is equals to 6, 3, 8, 4. Then A is mod determinant A is equals to determinant of 6, 3, 8, 4, which is equals to 6 into 4 minus 3 into 8. As you know the solving of determinant, which is equals to 24 minus 24, which is equals to 0. So after solving determinant A, you are getting the answer as 0. So what is the condition? If determinant is A is 0, then it is singular. So here you have got the value as 0. So the matrix A is a singular matrix. But if after solving the determinant of a matrix, if you are getting any other value except 0, then it is non-singular matrix. Clear? Okay. Thank you guys.